Welcome to week 5 of the Destination Fantasy podcast. As we are scheduled for a full day of games once again for a second week in a row. Introducing my partner, Mr. Deshaun Reed. How are you doing today?
Man, like I mentioned, sleepy, tired, but nothing can stop me once it's a full day of football. It don't matter, if I'm running on E or whatever, but I'll be right there on that couch and that recliner, for majority of the day checking out all these games, man. So it's whenever you got football, early game football, all the way up until, tonight, it's always a good day.
Always, man. Last week, if I'm not mistaken, the NFL had their first game in Ireland.
Dublin, yes, sir.
And if I'm not mistaken, I guess one of our teams was actually in that game and actually came out with the W. If I'm not
Dubs and Dublin, baby. Dubs and Dublin.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Today we have the Vikings, who pretty much stayed overseas, taking on the Browns. Uh, Dylan Gabriel first start. We'll get into that in a second. Um, I take it. I already know the answer to the question, but you watched Thursday's night's game. 49ers, Rams. So normally I'm sleep probably about like at the latest 10 o'clock Central Time, but the way that this game was going, I couldn't go to sleep. I had to stay up. I had to watch the conclusion to this matchup because I know you retired from a League of Men league,
Mhm.
uh, but it's going strong. And just so you know, I'm undefeated in that league. So
Mm.
and a lot of my players is on bye this week, and we talking about Bijan. I also have Drake London, um, and there's actually a couple more people there. I'm gonna pull it up in a second. So I made a last minute executive decision. I also I'm playing Reap, and shout out to Reap. Reap has been very active in our Discord uh, community, helping answering questions and stuff. So definitely shout out to him. But I'm playing Reap this week. Oh yeah, so I'm also missing Roma Dunze, Jordan
Mm.
Love, Darnell Mooney. So my team is a little depleted. So I made a last second executive decision. It was either start Calvin Ridley or roll the dice and pick up Kendrick Bourne and play him. And I definitely rolled the dice, picked up Kendrick Bourne and played him, and I was very, very happy. So yeah, in this matchup, Kyrie Williams, 31.1 points. I mean, he should have had 33.1, but that actually should have had more than that between the fumble and him not scoring that on that touchdown.
Yup.
He would have flirting with about 40 points. Um, CMC has still been stellar this year, 27.9. Matthew Stafford was a man on a mission here. The last 2 weeks, he's been pretty good. Um, Puka, like, my gosh. What can't you say about the man? And then, Kendrick Bourne, 24.2. What is your takeaway from this game?
Honestly, my takeaway from the game is, bro, like how good is Brock Purdy? Is what I'm questioning.
Ooh,
Like I'm serious. Like I'm being serious. Like how good is Brock Purdy? Because I like is this a system, Jamar? Is this like just like how good the system is? Like no. I think CMC was their leading receiver, if I'm not
correct.
mistaken, as far as catches and targets. Kendrick Bourne did have a fantastic day. Um, but it's no George Kittle. Basically, no starting pass catchers were in this game. You know what I mean? They even were missing Juwan Jennings. And Mac Jones came out there and balled, bro. Like he looked really, really good. Like he looked like a man revived under like that Kyle Shanahan scheme or whatever. And I'm kind of really questioning like how good Brock Purdy like really is because he's been a couple years removed from him being like an MVP caliber quarterback or whatever. And like that was like my biggest takeaway. Yeah, Kendrick Bourne was fantastic. You know what that reminded me of, Jamar? I
Hmm.
think you were the one that told me last week was like, hey man, Kenny Gainwell has been a thorn in the side. Don't sleep on Kenny Gainwell. 10 minutes before the game started in Dublin, I'm like, okay. I picked up Kenny Gainwell, and he gave me this similar production. You know what I'm saying? So, like, sometimes, man, those last minute decisions, hey, they can really pay off. So, I mean, that was, shout out to you for actually being able to persuade me to be able to just go ahead and, roll the dice with Gainwell on a very short notice. But yeah, anyway, it's I'm questioning it at this time. Like you mentioned, like the stars were Puka Nacua was fantastic, bro. He's been, oh man, offensive player of the year, arguably.
I'll say best
He's
receiver in the
scoring.
league at this moment.
Yep, easily. So Matthew Stafford was looking like his arm had like a second wind. I thought it would be getting tired by now. Because the only thing to do is sling the football. He has his entire career, but he was even showing those signs of slowing down. Like you mentioned, this was a fantastic football game, man. But it's the Mac Jones Brock Purdy debate, and they even asked him in like the post game conference, and Mac Jones's response was very, very classy, and I think it was the correct one. But make no mistake about it, even if Mac Jones doesn't, stay with this team, I think he's gonna find a starting job maybe very, very soon.
Absolutely. Morning, awful. How you doing, bro?
All for top of the morning.
But yeah, like when you questioning the quarterback and like the system, I mean, we talked about it for years. Oh, just over time. Mind you, reminder, like Brock Purdy was the last pick of the NFL draft.
Mm.
And if the system is good enough for the last pick of the NFL draft, then I definitely get what you're coming from, like for real. Mac Jones looked like Tom Brady out there. Dude, he looked surgical. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a couple of times I thought he wasn't gonna get up after some of those hits, but nevertheless, he definitely did his thing. Yeah, it's so with, like you said, Pearsall and Jennings out.
Kittle, Ayuk, they're just basically everybody, man.
Everybody.
And for him to go out there and put that up is crazy.
It is. And Bourne had a performance that he did. He definitely played like, he wants to stick around this league and earn a bigger contract. Mac Jones definitely looked like he's about to get paid in the offseason. And, kudos to him. I'm glad that, there's a list of these quarterbacks that are revitalizing their careers per se. I mean, the Bakers, man, is definitely one of my favorite ones, and he is a viable starter each and every week in fantasy, but also one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL today.
Yep.
And people was trying to write him off type deal. Now, Sam Darnold's another one to a certain extent. I mean, he's playing good football. It ain't terrible. Now, Geno Smith used to be part of that conversation. I don't know what to say these days.
I
but
mean, he's currently leading the league in interceptions right now. So it's just, he can't sit at the table no more, man. I mean, he got a seat, but it's empty. You know what I mean? So we'll see here. So
because this poster behind me picked him off 3 times last week. But all right, so like I mentioned earlier, we do have a game early. We have a London game, Vikings versus Browns. So last week when we had Steelers and Vikings in Ireland, we definitely tried to prioritize as many questions, many lineup questions, because that game started so early. And same thing this week, we are prioritizing any Vikings Browns lineup questions. So hi. What's this?
looks like Luco Buckets.
Luco Buckets. Thank you for stopping by. So Awful said I talked about this in the Discord already, but about me trading for Kamara for my 2026 4th round pick in the Keepers League. What are your thoughts on him rest of the season in these Saints trade rumors? So I did kind of peep it from a distance, and I know Reed was more so answering that. I mean, based on your running back situation, I completely understand why you would trade for Kamara, because I did peep that much. I think they will trade the man. There's no reason to keep Alvin Kamara in New Orleans right now, like none whatsoever. it was the Cardinals that was rumored. This team behind me that was rumored. I would love to have AK-41 on my team right now.
Yeah,
Our
I've
running
even
game is
seen the
non-existent.
Saints. I mean, not the Saints, the Chiefs. I'm sorry. I've even seen the Chiefs being ready and willing to pick up the phone if Kamara was made available before the deadline. So
That would that would be crazy. That would be crazy. But nevertheless, I mean, to give up a fourth round pick for Kamara, who's still productive, I don't mind it. I know we both of us play Dynasty, so it's like,
Mhm.
I mean, if you're in win now mode, then I definitely don't mind it. What are you thinking?
No, I'm thinking exactly the same. It's a fourth round pick. Depending on like how well you pick during these rookie drafts or whatever the case may be. It's I like it. I do. For the chance to him to be able to get traded, especially as things are heating up. But the thing is it's kind of one of those things that he would have to pull a trigger on sooner rather than later, and you would be gambling, obviously. But it's you just got to make sure that the juice is worth the squeeze. You know what I'm saying? So, in this, as of today, I would say yeah. I would roll the dice because depending upon like what system he lands in, he can be a huge asset to any manager's team.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so good luck to you on that one. Um, all right, Luca Buckets said, should I start Jordan Addison? Um, Naturally, going against the Browns, that's a tough matchup. But also, what's the rest of your team? I just want to know what's the alternative per se.
Mm-hmm. Who are we
So
starting them over?
yeah, so yeah, just give us your team or your options there, and we can definitely go from there. Dre 240, Lad or AJ Brown. Whew, two disappointments.
I mean, this is what I like to call a couple of sour grapes, bro. This is basically what I like to call a couple of sour grapes. Both of these guys had motion coming into the year, haven't lived up to anything remotely close to that. It's been a very, very interesting year for the Chargers, man. Seriously. Very, very much so. And I mean, I guess for the Eagles to say the same. It's just the Eagles just been winning games. Man, this one is tough.
So my hunch is Lad McConkey. That's my early gut feeling.
Why you
Because
say that?
well, they're home against the Commanders.
Mhm.
Uh, um, so I said it like three times yesterday, but I'll say it again. The Commanders are overrated. So, um, second, the quarterback situation in the
Mhm.
scheme. Like Herbert is throwing the ball. The Eagles are tush pushing. So, and then also like AJ Brown
Is going
throwing,
against PS2.
correct.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Not
Oh,
saying that,
I just made it that easy.
yeah, and not to say that AJ Brown may have a fabulous game out of nowhere, but the easier path is Lad McConkey.
It is. Agreed.
So, and then also say, yeah, I'm pretty sharp when it comes to drafting, so losing that fourth won't hurt too much. But my running back situation is so trash right now with Bijan. I feel you.
Hmm.
Bijan on the bye right now is hurting, but at least we get the buy out the way now per se. So it's
Yep. I always favor early buys. Always.
for real. All right. So Dre said Waller or Andrews. You know what, man? I might blow the dust off of this one. Can Waller the baller? Can we get some Waller the baller today?
I would like to throw him in there. I
I mean,
would. Look, they going against Carolina.
yep,
Mark Andrews is no. Darren Waller is at Carolina. Mark Andrews is at home versus Houston, but no Lamar Jackson though. You know what I
correct.
mean? So
Boudin, Cooper Rush. Um, it's and then also like going back to the Miami situation, there's no Tyreek Hill. That
mhm,
that's done. So I mean, and then we saw Waller catch two touchdowns last week.
yeah.
So it seemed like they definitely make him a priority when it gets to the red zone. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I feel like these guys have put up similar production, and for whatever current situation they both are in right now. But I would give a slight edge to Waller though. What have you done for me lately? And you already mentioned it, Jamar. Gruesome injury to Tyreek Hill. Prayers up to him. Been a fantasy legend ever since he's been in the NFL. Constant first round pick for many years. So I wish him the best.
Definitely. So yeah, we put on Wall on that. So good luck to you, Dre. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Yeah, Awful said he agree. And then he got a question here. Which of these two running backs should I start? Mondre versus Bills, Tootin versus Chiefs, or uh, Demarcado versus Titans? We got to pick two.
This is
I'm
tough, man.
I'm towards the last. I don't want to have anything to do with Ramondre Stevenson. I really don't.
You ain't the only one, bro. But it's like I think he gonna get more work per se than Tootin, and like that's the only thing. No, trust me, I would love to play the
I know.
last two. In my mind was looking straight right there, but it's Tootin
It's,
is just been very efficient. He hasn't had many chances on the field. Like I like his snap count. I mean his snap share rather is relatively low. Like it's not what you want to see from like a starting running back. However, he's been very efficient with the touches that he has gotten. Ramondre Stevenson, man, he's a cough drop. You know what I mean? He likes what I call like a cough drop, like always dropping the ball every chance he gets, man. Like the dude is just straight butterfingers out there, bro. Like they really got to fix that. Um, and DeMarcado, I like him. I like him this week. I've been hearing things, Jamar, between him and
Michael Carter.
Michael Carter that this may be closer to a split than we think. There will be no. It's more like an A and 1A type deal. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Is what I've been hearing. So, but yeah, um, I'm gonna still go with Tootin. I'm gonna go with Tootin and DeMarcado. I don't feel the warm and fuzzies as my counterpart likes to say, but yeah, that's what I'm rolling with, man.
yeah.
Tough. That's tough for you, awful. Sorry, bro.
That situation is awful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the last two as well, and I'll say it. I definitely don't have the warm and fuzzies about any of this, but that's what I'm rolling with. At least the last name I feel like is gonna be more productive, have more opportunities than the first two. So it's like, yeah, dude, Ramondre needs to retire. Hey, ACL Dern, good morning, guys. How are you? I put a picture in my stuff in the Discord, seeing what your thoughts is.
I still got my phone on sleep mode. I'm glad he said that. I gotta take it off. Let's see, Discord.
Going to the Discord. Okay, so very simply, what's your thoughts on your stats?
Which one is ACL Dern?
I want to say Death Knock.
Oh, Def Knocking. All right. Let me see. I don't see it. What is it under? General?
Chat.
Chat?
Yeah, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't see it. Because I'm not.
Because it's the picture. It's a cause you got two pictures here. One is about the defenses. The other one is like it's a parlay.
Yeah, I see rules, moderator only, sportsbook, general. Oh, okay. Okay.
Fantasy football track.
Got it. Okay, let's see. Very simple and easy. What's your thoughts and then stats? And the other picture telling you how bad the teams are. Good the teams are.
I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm not against it. As far as if it's pertaining to this, Dalton Schultz 40 yards and Christian Kirk 40 yards, and you know how I feel about Christian Kirk. You know how I feel about Mr. Kirk right there.
Man, I thought that was your boy, man.
Nah, man, it's on his own site. Playing. I mean, going against the Ravens, who half their defensive starters are out, and even if they was playing, they wasn't even playing like starters. So it's like, in my opinion, I think Houston gonna blow the doors off that secondary today.
They should.
I firmly believe that. So yeah, I think it's fine. All right, and I guess this is a perfect quick segue for people. Join the Discord. So we on here for a couple of hours every Sunday, but nevertheless, we're in the Discord 7 days a week, and so I'm trying to generate that link for you all for people to join the Discord.
Hey, ACL Durham, where did you find this information? Like, I mean, the information looks accurate or whatever. I'm just trying to see where did he get this cheat sheet from or whatever. I'm saying like this can be very, very useful for me in more ways than one or whatever. I'm a big analytics guy. I don't ultimately make that the decision, but yeah.
Right. No, I get it. I get it. So, all right. Luca Bucket says Josh Allen, Alvin Kamara, DeAndre Swift, Nico Collins, Puka, Kraft, Rasheed Wright, just for now because of Bucky Irving get hurt bench. And Rasheed Rice, Darren Waller, Cam Scatterboo. Start for me this week, and Calvin Ridley. Okay, so that goes back to him. Does he start Jordan Addison?
Okay, so yeah, Josh Allen QB1, Alvin Kamara, DeAndre Swift as RB1 and 2.
I would say DeAndre Swift is out because of the bye.
Yeah. So that means that he will have to pull Rashad White up.
That or Scatterboo.
Yeah. So who's in his flex? So you got Puka, who's I'm pretty sure he played no matter what, or whatever, and you got Nico.
So
you already mentioned that.
Maybe White is in his flex right now.
White is in his flex.
Just based on how the order of this is shaping up.
I would say keep White in your flex over Addison, in my opinion. Jamar, you already mentioned it. As far as like the Browns defense, they've been pretty good, man. Like they have been pretty good. The pass rush has been extremely good there. So scary even. So yeah.
Yeah, that team, the Browns defense could be an argument for the best defense in the league.
I mean, throughout the first 5 weeks of the season, I would say yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I would probably keep it as such myself. The bye week blues, but I mean we got to get through it. So yeah, I would leave it as such. I wouldn't start Addison because I mean Addison definitely, had a pretty good first game back from suspension. But that was no disrespect. That was against your defense. Your defense is solid, but the Browns just been a little bit better.
No. That's I don't think anybody would debate that. No, we had a rough early going. It just seems like we just starting to turn the corner or whatever defensively. So I would have to agree. They have been better. Yeah. I can't believe I just gave them some props, bro.
I knew you was a Browns fan. All right. Where you go? Morning, War. All right. Trey 240 says pick one for flex. We got ETN, White, Dobbins. So I'm starting to slowly but surely jump off the Dobbins train, and it's more so because RJ Harvey is starting to
Mm-hmm.
make his presence felt. Um, ETN plays Monday night. Is that game in Jacksonville against the Chiefs?
Nah. Wait, yes, yep. It's at home. They're at home.
All right, and then White is on the road at the 12th man. That's
Mm-hmm.
always interesting place to play at.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say ETN, which is kind of crazy. I like White though. I do. I really do. Like I like both White. I don't like Dobbins at all. I like both
I do.
White and
Yeah,
ETN. Um, but yeah, it's
I think the White's value definitely is going to be in the passing game, and Seattle, to my understanding, for correct me if I'm wrong, but they've been pretty much funneling passes to running back, so that kind of gives him some value. I think you're like ETN because the volume has been there, and he's actually
mm-hmm.
been productive.
Yes, really yes.
It's tough because Bucks going to Seattle, like I don't know what to make of that game. Like part of me feels like it could be fireworks, but part of me feels like it'd be an ugly game too.
Mm-hmm. Low scoring, maybe.
It can be
Yeah,
because Seattle got a solid defense. I ain't saying they're the greatest in the world, but they're not slouches either.
not at all.
Um, I can I can see ETN. I know the Chiefs defense isn't bad either.
Mm.
But the value. Yeah, I'll go ETN. That's kind of close though, between him and White. I don't want anything to do with Dobbins today. As a matter of fact, I got to play Dobbins against you in the Yahoo League, and I really
Mm.
don't want to. So, all right. So, good luck to you there. Awful. Do y'all think the Jags at any point would ramp up Travis Hunter? Dude has been clogging up my roster spot. He show flashes when he gets the ball, but as the weeks go by, I don't know how long I can stash him.
I had a question about this. My guy asked me about this the other day. At this point, if this is not a keeper league, you got to move on from Travis Hunter. I'm sorry. I don't think at this point he's worth the roster spot at all. I think that I've seen better options inside the waiver wire than Travis Hunter. I've seen people putting up better production from the waiver wire than Travis Hunter. He was picked somewhere around like the 6th round or something. Some like the 6th to
Yeah.
like the 8th round, like somewhere around there,
Like you saw his name next to like Roma Doomsday and
which is
those type
crazy, bro.
and
But
Calvin Ridley and stuff. So
at
yeah.
this point, I'm sorry. Like if there is somebody that you can actually pull from the waiver wire who will give you just just a little bit better production, I'm all for it. I don't see this thing turning like the other way by season's end. Obviously, if you're in the keeper league, dynasty league, nah, you can't drop them or anything like that. Especially, we don't know if in the future they're gonna have them playing one side or the other. But nah, at this point, if it's just in a league that a traditional league, I would say yeah. If there's better options, I know that's a big name, but hey,
Let's say big names. Let's mention AJ Brown. How do people feel about AJ Brown right now? Jamar Chase. That's my guy. How do people feel about Jamar Chase right now? Chase Brown. How do people really feel about Chase Brown right now? But
please don't get me started on Chase Brown, bro. If I seen Chase Brown right now in real life, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What are we doing here?
but I have I have optimism, and I'll talk about that later for Chase Brown and the Bengals. But nevertheless, I'm I'm with you, but it just makes me think the Jaguars are 3-1, right?
Mhm.
And that means they had to score some points. If Travis Hunter's not getting the ball and Brian Thomas Jr. can't catch the ball, it's like how the heck are they scoring these points? Like,
we just mentioned him up in another thing. Travis Etienne's been really good.
I mean,
Go figure.
is it ETN or nothing at this point for the Jags offense?
Bro, honestly, I've
It
only
ain't Travis
watched one
Lawrence.
of their games this year, just one,
Yeah,
and it was the Travis Etienne show. It was in that one game.
I guess, but yeah, awful. Do what you got to do. At this point, like I feel like nobody is safe. Do what you
Nope.
got to do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying drop Jamar Chase though. Please, like that's
No. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. All right. War Eagle says, I'm starting this lineup this week. I picked this lineup due to matchups, and I am also in a return league, so I get points. Okay, for that too. We got Darnold, Achane, and Keandre Miller. All right. Wide receivers, Nico and Garrett. Wilson, McBride, okay, flex. Malik Washington, Banks, Nick, Sutton, Shakir, Kincaid. So I take it Malik Washington must be one of the returners on the Dolphins as well as a wide receiver, because I understand that there's no more Tyreek Hill, but as far as Malik Washington being a pass catcher for that offense, I'm not there to be putting him in lineups just yet. But unless, like you said, if he's a returner, I don't watch enough Dolphins to know if he is or isn't. But if he is, then I kind of see where you're going with that. But part of me says, if I'm not mistaken, Shakir has scored in the last 2 games. And I know they go against New England on Sunday Night Football. And them whiteout jerseys, might I add, because those things are dope. I'm thinking he should maybe flex Shakir over Malik Washington.
100%. You read my mind. So I just pulled up for what Malik Washington is, and like I don't know whether he returns kicks at all, punt returner, kick returner, whatever the case. But as far as his production, the most targets he's had this year was 5. The most output of his yards was 20, and the most receptions he's had in a game this year has been 3. So it's like, from an actual wide receiver standpoint, just strictly wide receiver, not returner. He is, basically has been a non-factor. But let me see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up, see if I can get that information on whether he's a returner or not.
All right, while you're doing that, I definitely understanding the benching of Nix and Sutton this week, because I'm not, even though my guy Bo knows, but I don't really like that matchup today against the
He
Jets.
is. He is. He's both
So
kick and punt returner.
I guess so. How is he in the return game?
All right, let me pull it up. I know he didn't have him out there for no reason. Return stats. 30.7 yard average on 14 kickoff returns for 430 yards, and 7.4 yard average on 18 punts for 134 yards in 2020. This is 2024 though. Okay, here we go. 14. I'm sorry. 4 games played. There we go. 10 kick returns, 252 yards. So I'm not sure what those equate to, but his return alone was 34. And 3 punt returns for 96 yards. So he does both, it looks like. Kicking and punting. Yep.
And I guess my question is, how many points do you get for those yards? So that's if once I know that info, I mean,
yeah, it's looking like at this point, leave him. It's looking like that, depending on how many, like you mentioned, Jamar, like how many points he gets per, what is it, like a point for every 10 yards? Is it like that, or?
If it is, it makes things interesting, because if he's doing that plus catching the ball today, is like kind of hard to argue against that. So yeah, let us know about that, War Eagle. Awful said, I tried to trade for Chase Brown, and the dude asked for a 2026 second round. Whew. So
I mean, depending on like how long ago this was, because it's like Chase Brown is tied to one of the most fun offenses in the league whenever they're healthy, whenever the quarterback is upright. So I can understand him asking for a second at this point in time. I think he's currently worth no more than a third. You know what I mean? In my opinion. So I mean that second round asking price is probably a little bit too high. But yeah, I get it. I get what he's trying to do because I'm a Chase Brown owner. I have him in Dynasty as well. Maybe he's just trying to see if you're gonna bite on it. Possibly. That's why he threw it out there. You never want to throw out what a player truly is worth on the first rip anyway. You always want to see if the other player is going to counter. So I think that's kind of more so what he's doing here.
Yeah. So, all right. So I mentioned earlier, I might have some optimism here for Mr. Brown and some of these players on the Bengals.
Speak on it.
All right. And so probably about 72 hours, I definitely was feeling the same way. But the one thing that I guess take into account, the Bengals, their schedule in the first 4 games wasn't the easiest. It wasn't. And give me a second, I'll pull it up per se. But all right, so Cincinnati played at Cleveland already. I mean, that's tough in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville defense, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think they forced the most turnovers this season.
What?
I think so. You can fact check me, but I think so, which is crazy. Or got the most interceptions. It's one or the other. It's something crazy like that. And then the third game, they played Minnesota. At Minnesota, and that's the one they got demolished. And then they played Denver. So it's like they went against some pretty good defenses. Going forward, I mean, they got Detroit today, which it should be a negative game script, as in Detroit should be blowing the doors off of them, and he probably has some pass catching value. They got Green Bay. We just saw Green Bay just give up a lot of points. I mean, it is what it is there. They got your Steelers, which I feel like that's, could go good or bad, depending on how that flows out. And then you got the Jets. I don't really have to say much there. You got my Bears, which our rush defense suck. I mean, Genty had 3 touchdowns against us last week. I mean, so what I'm saying is it gets easier.
Holy cow, you are correct, Jamar. You are 9. Let's see. That's the difference. Plus 9. So they got 9 INTs, bro.
Jacksonville?
Yeah.
So what? Yeah. So yeah, I say this like Cincinnati's been through a rough spot as far as the teams they play, and the schedule gets easier going forward. So that's the optimism there. So I'm just saying, like, I know I said for evidence, like ask me in October, but it's like without fully looking into the situations, like there's still some optimism. Like I wouldn't be all the way against benching Chase Brown today, depending on options. That's where I'm at. So, all right. So questions are rolling in. We got one here from Search. He said on flex, pick one: Deebo Samuel or DeMarcado. I wish I had the Deebo music drop sound effect. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that for next week. I promise you, I will.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels back this week.
Yep. No McLaurin.
Yep, no McLaurin. Should be a no-brainer.
They're gonna have to score to keep up against the Chargers.
Yeah, search and kill, man. Man, I like how you on my
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty Clan, man, seem like you about that action, boss.
Hey, just know we the good guys over here. So appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. All right. So for that, he said 10 yards per point. I mean,
keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it.
I'm not going to tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
So, all right. All right. So I can start. Javonte Williams or Cam Scatterby? Like, this is a good problem to have today.
Yeah, that one is. You know what? My initial thoughts are. Hold on, give me a second. Are Scatterby. Is this PPR or
Standard?
Standard. What's his name? Psych Nest Art Wildland. I'm pretty sure I butchered the crap out of that, bro.
We'll just call him Psych. We'll call him Psych.
Psych. Got you. He got the Jets though, bro. Like you were just talking about the Jets, Javonte.
Like, look, the Jets flat out suck. They just do.
Basketball team.
Like that game is projected to be a shootout. And if I'm not mistaken, the over-under is 48.5. Like, it's kind of hard to ignore, but then again, it's like Scatterby against
he got New Orleans too. Yeah. So it's like these are two good matchups.
Exactly.
So I can understand his question on this one. I'm gonna give a slight edge to Javonte just because it's Dak's there. I think they get more red zone opportunities for him to be able to punch it in or whatever.
That's what I'm thinking too. But Cam Scatterby run like a mini Mike Allscott type deal.
That's crazy. He does though, bro. He does. You
Like,
showing your age, Jamar. You showing your age. Mike Allstott. That was definitely a name. Yeah.
Hey man, if you don't know who Mike Allscott is, please Google. He's worth the little mini video clip that you're gonna see on YouTube.
YouTube them, kids.
All right, keep it moving. Jonathan Compton. All right, Jordan Addison, Darius Slayton, Rashid Shaheed, T. Higgins, Travis Hunter. Got to pick 2 for the flex.
What I'm not doing is picking Travis Hunter.
Correct.
I like Shaheed as the first name. That's out there.
Does he? Let me look him. I just want to check his targets real quick. Outside the first game, he's getting 5, 6, and 5. The first game, he got 9. Man, he only got 1 touchdown on the year.
Hasn't? Nope. Yep. You're right. And he hasn't eclipsed 50 yards in any game.
Just 1, and that's 52. So it's like, so my first instinct. Hear me out. My first instinct is
Darius Slayton
and T. Higgins.
T. Higgins? Wow. YT, man.
Goes back to what I'm saying. Negative game script against the Lions. Lions going to Lions. They're going to put up points. And so it's like, you got to. I mean, T was getting targets last week. He was catching a couple of passes, but it's like, you ain't got no choice but to throw the ball. And that's how I'm looking at it. He has had all the opportunity in the world, hasn't done anything with it. Darius Slayton pretty much steps up and like there's no more Malik Neighbors, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm with you. You kind of pushing me over the last year with the T. Higgins thing, but yeah, I'll take it. The Slayton, that was going to be my second pick anyway.
Yeah,
But
and I wish Addison was playing somebody different than the Browns. And not saying that Addison can't get his because he's a sensational talent, but it's just harder. The path of points is harder in that matchup.
Mhm.
And watch first play of the game, 70-yard touchdown, Jordan Addison. So, Jonathan, good luck to you. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. I think I'm gonna get the Discord link here in a second. So obviously I traded Chase Brown to him last season for a third in the keepers league, and after his great year now, Chase is playing bad and he wants a second round and isn't budging. Well, he can keep it. All right. So Syke said also Jake Ferguson or Mark Andrews and it's PPR. Going back to that one.
Yeah.
So definitely Jake Ferguson. Like that man has been a rock star. Matter of fact, if I heard correctly, he has the most catches by a tight end in NFL history through the first 4 games. Hey, so, and remember a couple weeks ago I said I dropped Hawkinson for Ferguson. I'm not mad whatsoever about that one.
You should not be.
And I guess going back to his original question, we went Javonte, right?
Yep. We went Javonte. Yep.
Okay.
So that I'm still sticking with that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have you look at this. I'm gonna get the Discord link real quick.
J-Mo versus the Bengals or Shakir versus the Pats. Man, PPR too.
All right. I just sent the Discord link. So, like I said, we here for a couple hours on a Sunday morning, but we definitely in the Discord 7 days a week. Mr. Reed, you know, I'm a gambling man to a certain degree.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll with the upside. I'm taking Jamo.
PPR. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised in this game if Shakir scores another touchdown. Like I would not be.
I wouldn't either. So seriously, I wouldn't.
So, like you said, I think Shakir has a safer floor. Obviously, Jamison Williams has like one of the highest ceilings of any wide receiver in the league. Man, I'm gonna split it here. I'm gonna go Shakir.
I get it. So Shakir is definitely the safer option. I'm rolling with the upside. Like against the Bengals, it's just hard to pass for me. So, nevertheless, pay, like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Join the Discord. I just dropped the link. Like I said, we're in there 7 days a week. We have a community that's constantly building, and I love the football talk every day. It's in there every day, different situations, like-minded individuals. So definitely join. Mo Diesel. All right, start 1 half point. Waddle or Worthy, Strange or Kelsey, Zay or Pittman. So the first one's a little interesting.
It is. But Jamar, I'm liking what Waddle is going to do without Tyreek Hill. I do. I think that they're going to get him enough to what he needs to be able to be productive.
So he's going to be waddling in the end zone a lot today?
I think so. If not waddling in the end zone, I know he's going to have enough catches to be able to secure a safe fantasy outing. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
I like Worthy. Don't get me wrong, I do. But I just think I like Waddle a little bit more with what's happened with Tyreek Hill. So for the first one, myself personally, I'm going Waddle.
Yeah, I'm with you there. The second one, if I'm not mistaken, I think both of them play each other. Maybe Strange.
Let's see. What else Strange? Again, like I said, I've only watched just the one Jaguars game this year.
That's 23 targets on the year, which is not bad. That's almost 6 a game.
Yeah, that's what it is. And like this past week, he has had 6 catches for 45 yards and a double-digit outing from your tight end. That's pretty much what you can that's what you hope for. You want your tight end to get 10 points or more, and he's been doing that consistently. Let's just check the numbers real quick with Travis Kelce. 22 targets, so one less, I believe, and he got 1 touchdown on the year. So both of these dudes are putting up similar production, like almost identical. Almost identical. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Strange. It's just kind of strange that I'm picking that over Kelce. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't. This was 2022. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going Waddle, Strange, and the last one I'm going Pittman.
Oh yeah, Pittman for sure. No Lamar Jackson. Man, but you know what? Like, we need to go back to doing like bonehead of the day, man. Adonai Mitchell, bro. Like, what are we doing out here, bro? Like, what are we doing?
Do you realize he messed up the TD parlay last week?
Yeah, bro. I was telling my son that. I'm like, bro, like, ain't no way he got that call back. And then just doing dumb stuff, bro. You're a paid athlete making the millions and millions of dollars to not carry the ball over the end zone. Like, you would think, bro, after how many people did it up in like the past or whatever, that it would just completely stop. Do whatever you got to do. Get that ball across the end zone. Hold it until you see some color, man. You don't want to do it right at the line. Until you see that color change, don't drop the football. It's elementary, bro. Like, they teach that in Pop Warner. See color, it's okay to do your little touchdown dance or whatever. Like, it's dumb. It's very, very dumb. So he is receiving a very, very, I think they are cutting his on-field percentage today as like a punishment. I think Ashton Doolin will be the recipient of getting those vacated touches from him, as he should.
As he should. Like, you spoke to it on the football standpoint. I'm gonna go back to our TD parlay. Like, we had 5 running backs. Mm-hmm. 5. All of them hit except for Jonathan Taylor. So you talked about the one play. The other play was Jonathan Taylor had a 75-yard touchdown run. Yep. They got called back by a holding call. He didn't even have to do any of that. We lost money because of that, man. We really did. So, but yeah, Mo Diesel, good luck to you. Stupid ad I mentioned. All right. Brew Crew. Do I start Dowdle or Michael Carter? Half point. Oh boy. I'm more so of the Michael Carter.
Same.
So I know Rico Dowdle is the running back one, but I don't want. It's hard for me to trust any Panthers player.
No, I mean, yeah.
And then at least Carter, it seemed like Carter would get the early down work, then McCarter will get the receiving work. But I mean, going against a Titans team that can't do anything, and it's like that's how I feel on that one. So, Brew Crew, good luck to you. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us, and join the Discord. I'll post the link for a second time. Join the Discord. All right. Is there anybody that has Vikings and Browns questions? Because the game will kick off, in 15 minutes?
Yep.
So, all right. Foxborough, morning. All right. The 16-man half point guy. So, need a tight end and a flex. Pick 2, I got Njoku, Trimble, Christian Kirk, Lord, Tootin, whatever. And we all got rest of the team is Nix, Cook, Charbonnet, Keenan Allen, Sutton. Okay. All right. So I guess hear me out to a certain degree on this one. So I was talking yesterday on the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast, and I actually picked the Browns to win this game today. And I mentioned that even though, this is Dylan Gabriel's first start, I felt like the Browns have a better chance of winning this game than Joe Flacco for and there's 2 reasons for the Browns win in general, but one of them pertains to Dylan Gabriel. One is like, to beat that defense, you either got to run the ball right at them, which they definitely will with Quinshon Judkins. The other one is you got to get the ball out quick. And Dylan Gabriel is one of those quarterbacks. That's one thing I can't say about him. He is precise and gets the ball out quick. Now, I can't say that much. So I think the pass catchers on the Browns will have a little bit more of an uptick here in this matchup.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't like necessarily go against Njoku on this one for at least one of the picks. So, whew.
So yeah, I'm with you there as far as tight ends, but the flex.
Do I even
Are you
like?
going to say Christian Kirk, man? Like
I'm
I'm curious. Because I mean, if you are, I mean,
I'm leaning it.
I should probably record this.
I mean, it's already recorded. You going to double record it?
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I got my phone right here. I'm just saying, like,
I mean, the Ravens secondary is shit. We might as well be lining up out there.
I don't know with my left knee, man. I don't know. If I had a good left knee, probably, but no.
Oh man. I mean, he has the most upside out the bunch. Yeah, give me Christian Kirk with Njoku.
There we go. I'm co-signing that. So yeah.
All right, so good luck to you, Foxborough. All right, going back to Psych. Ooh, Judkins or Javonte Williams, and it is PPR.
Judkins looks like the real deal, Jamar.
And he dude, he passed the eye test the first game against the Packers. I'm like, huh? Oh, you can really run that thing. I wish Ian was here. He'd be proud. He would be proud. So, as we know, Javonte got definitely the best matchup by far.
Yep.
I feel like
I'm gonna still roll with Javonte. I gotta keep it consistent. Yeah, I do. The reason, I mean, it's Dak, bro. It's Dak being able to set them up in a position to be able to score. I think that's been his bread and butter. Javonte, how many rushing touchdowns he got on the year? I think he even has a dual TD game this season. Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I think it was it the first game?
First game, I think. Yep. Let me see.
Which, if that storm never happened, I think the Cowboys would have won that game.
So he got 4 on the year. 5 on the year. I'm sorry. Wait, no, 4. So he scored.
I say Javonte Williams is definitely the safer option.
Yeah.
I think Judkins can give you the home run threat. I think Judkins has the higher. It's crazy to sound. I think he has the higher upside just because of his running ability. Even though Javonte Williams got a better game environment, but it's just.
I mean, 20 points versus Philly, 25 points versus the Giants, 12 points versus your Bears, but still 676 yards rushing, only on 10 attempts, and 19 points, has scored a touchdown in every game besides one, and that was against your old Bears. So,
all right, you got me convinced. I do like Judkins though, but
I know, no, I do too. Make no mistake about it. I still think he will be a great option going forward, Judkins. And if you were to pick Judkins over Javonte, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, which one of these dudes are most likely to find pay dirt? Which one of these dudes will have more opportunities to find pay dirt? I feel like it's going to be
Javonte Williams. Yeah, I'm with you. Rehan, what's up, fellas?
Rehan, what's up, my boy? That's my dog right there, man. What's the word, man? Top of the morning.
All right, just real quick. He said Caleb Williams 300 plus passing yards, 3+ CDs tonight in a blowout win against the Packers. Hey, I mean, we playing Madden by all means.
Yeah, man. I think the best thing about this is, Jamar, and I'm gonna go ahead and speak to your Bears for a minute, because 9 times out of 10, people are not gonna believe you anyway because of that. That's right on your wall back there. But look, man. They've been doing a very, very good job of keeping Caleb upright. You know what I mean? Rome Odunze is man, he's good, bro. He's the real deal. Sorry, DJ Moore. I don't know what they're going to do with you. I think they can get some great value out of you, but I don't think he should be there going forward. Probably after next year, they need to talk about moving him and being able to get some pieces in return or whatever. But yeah, man, being able to keep Caleb upright, it seems like he's actually going through his progressions. Like you can see him look to the left, you can see him look to the right, and he's actually making the proper throws out there. Only thing you got to do is he has a tendency to overthrow the football. I get it. He got such a strong arm. He just flicks the wrist and it goes 40 yards, just which is crazy. That's my only knock on him, right? But we seeing the reason why he was the number one pick. We seeing why he was, a phenom, basically a can't miss prospect. May have you. But yeah, man, it's Caleb has been very, very good, and he doesn't tend to turn the football over. You know what I mean? So like that just sounds like a recipe for success. Right now, Bears going into this bye week is 2-2. Honestly, I think that's the best that you guys can hope for right now. One of those games y'all should have won, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. We ain't gonna talk about it. It is a bye week, but still, I like what they doing going forward. They will definitely win more games than they did last year. So, but yeah, that Caleb Williams to a Doomsday connection is special. It's special, bro.
I ain't got to say anything. I appreciate you. All right, Foxborough. One more 8-man full PPR got Allen, Donald, Brown, Waddle, Ibuka, McBride, Sutton. Bench, I got Herbert, Dobbins, Walker. Should I make any trades I wanted? It's tough.
Yeah, because it's like he can't truly gamble because he's 1-3. It has to be a short thing.
And yeah, and it's an 8-man, so it's like you gotta have the floor and the upside.
I say bench Rico Dowdle for Kenneth Walker. I'm sorry, that's just me. I like he. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me give me just a second. But I don't Dowdle. Dowdle got one touchdown, bro. One touchdown on the season. His highest yards was what 32. That was his highest yardage output in a rushing game, and his highest was get Dowdle out of there, bro. Sorry, I'd rather roll the dice with Kenneth Walker. I get it; he's been sharing time with Zach Charbonnet there, but
I feel you. Look, I feel you. Look, first off, K9 Skywalker is definitely a way better talented running back than Dowdle by far. Second, he's in a way better offense. Third, he probably has more opportunity to score. And that's like Dowdle probably gonna have more opportunities, but Walker probably gonna have more opportunities to score. So it's like it's just a more competent situation. That's where I'm at. And I feel like the upside is higher. Yeah, Rico Dowdle going against the Dolphins, which we know. But I feel you on that one. I feel you on Walker. Walker's just dude, we've seen Walker turn like nothing into like a 40-yard touchdown out of nowhere like a few times. It's like he has that ability. There's a reason why we was advocating for K9's Kenneth Skywalker for the last 2 or 3 years. He's been that guy.
Yeah, he got 3 touchdowns on the year. I think he got one game in which he put up the same numbers that Rico Dowdle has all season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So. And I think then one of the games, did he not play in one of the games or?
Nah, it looks like he played in every game.
Maybe
he got he got benched. He got benched.
It was something of the sort.
Yeah, he got benched for I think like a couple of plays or a couple of drives or something like that.
Gotcha. All right. So that's where we're at. Good luck, Foxborough. Like I get it. We definitely don't want to be 1-4 here. All right. Cohen, Dallas Goedert, Darius Slayton, Travis Hunter, Hollywood Brown, RJ Harvey, pick 2. Interesting. RJ Harvey, I was like I pleasantly surprised about the usage in the passing game.
Mm-hmm. But that's what he does though. Like it's Sean Payton compared him to Alvin Kamara as far as the passing utilization that they think that they can get him towards sometime in like the near future or whatever. So I mean, I'm just automatically I'm going Harvey and Slayton. I'm leaving Hunter and Brown on my bench here. So
yeah, that's what I was leaning to as well. Like I'm not big on Denver going into Philly, but it's more so the pass catching
Yep.
ability. They had him lining out on the outside like an X receiver at one point last game. I'm like, okay, just
Bro, they've been praising his receiving ability. Like Sean Payton has talked about it over and over again. That was one of the reasons why they wanted to bring that guy in, man, is because of his ability to. Now we haven't seen it on like a scale to where it's like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like we haven't seen his full potential yet in the game. But I mean, we can see flashes though. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, definitely. So good luck to you, Colin. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us, and join our Discord. I'm gonna post the link one more time.
hey,
Discord.
Twitch be going crazy, man. Shout out to Twitch.
Like for real. Like the Twitch love this year has been awesome. I appreciate it. Hey man, I feel you. A bye week is a win in my books. Hey,
100%.
no,
Hey,
no L's taken.
I love it, man. I get to see I get to like there's like a breath that I can like breathe and just watch
Right.
every game from just like a fun standpoint, because no matter what happens in fantasy football, you know what I mean? If it's still a down day if my Steelers lose. You know what I mean? I'm a carry that into Monday. I'm gonna still be like a little sad, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that goes out the window this week. So early bye always a good thing.
Yeah, it's just feels weird. Just anytime you're on a bye, it feels a little weird. But at least I feel like the trade off is I get a game in about 3 minutes. Like at least I get that. I get games all day, so it's like it kind of made up for it a little
It's
bit.
a beautiful thing, man.
It definitely is. Oh man. So all right. So I would say at this point, do you want to? Matter of fact, we're gonna while we wait on more questions, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna run through the slate, but also let's get this TD parlay. I'm still mad about Mitchell. Mitchell screwed our TD parlay. Like everything hit. Omari Hampton hit.
Crazy, bro.
Josh Jacobs hit. James Cook hit. Quinshon Judkins. Like they do. Like these people hit. Jonathan Taylor. That was a gimme. But guess what? I ain't gonna shy away. Jonathan Taylor's gonna be on my TD list again today. You know why? Because they play the Raiders.
Oh, what's the name? It looks like somebody got a question on the Discord. Mark
We got one.
C. Yeah, asking, do I drop anyone for Wandale Robinson? Let's see what he got here. I'm glad he did that type of screenshot though for Wandale. Or would Darius Slayton be better? I would say honestly, I would probably say Wandale just because of like that possession receiver
Yeah.
or whatever.
PPR standpoint. So
Yep.
I guess who would he drop for him though?
Diggs, Johnson, Dalton Kincaid, Trey Henderson.
Is it Travis Hunter? We get rid of Travis
I
Hunter?
don't see Travis Hunter. Yeah, oh hell, what? Get him out of there. Get him on out of here. Mark C. So let me go ahead and say this real quick. Yeah, get Travis Hunter on out of there.
Oh man. Oh, we got one here. Mondo. Better defense to start this week. Chiefs, Broncos, Giants, Bucks. Interesting. So I'm gonna stay away from the Bucks defense this week.
As you should.
I'm gonna stay away from the Broncos defense this week a little bit. A little bit, yeah. I'm call me crazy, but I wouldn't be mad at the Giants one.
Who do they play?
The Saints. I wouldn't be mad at that. Well, then again, going back to the Broncos, maybe I might keep that one around. The Chiefs one, I would feel better if the Chiefs was at home. I think Trevor Lawrence been throwing picks too this year.
I think he's. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I need to see where are they? Like who's at home as in opposed. Okay. So it looks like Kansas City is at Jacksonville on that one. The Broncos are at Philly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that could be a low scoring game though. Like that's the thing. It's and the Giants.
I think they're at New Orleans. I think all these teams on the road.
Damn. That is funny that you mentioned that though. The Giants are playing New Orleans. Like and that can be a turnover thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could be a low scoring game. And I mean, for what it's worth, the Giants front four is not terrible at all. They're actually pretty good. So maybe might be some opportunities for sacks there. That's how I was looking at it. And Rattler is not the most stellar quarterback, but I can't say he has looked a little bit better than the beginning of the year. I still don't like him though, but he's that quarterback situation is abysmal.
You ain't lying. Detroit, Cincinnati. It's the Philly one that's the Bronco. I think it could be low scoring, but if it was on the other side, I would probably prefer Philly's defense over the Broncos though.
Just wow. And if it was in Mile High,
it'd be different. Yeah, for sure. The Giants. No warm and fuzzies here. I think the sacks will be plentiful for that defensive line or whatever.
Yeah, it's for me. Everyone got his pros and cons for real.
Nah, for real.
I think Trevor Lawrence turns the ball over though. Yeah, I don't have the warm and fuzzies at all. Yeah, my initial reaction was the Giants. So I'm gonna go to G-Man on that one.
Yep, same.
As crazy as that sounds. And then
excuse me, thank you.
And he said, if you had to bench one, I'm assuming that's Quentin Johnston, George Pickens, or Xavier Worthy. I can't bench Pickens today. I there's no way that Pickens should not be in anybody's lineup against the Jets.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, that would probably be Worthy.
Yeah. Quentin Johnston, dude, no way we saying this in 2024. But here we are. Kill. Yo, I got some questions about my team. Let us know. Let us know.
Let's see what's going on with this game.
Yeah, it's a clean looking stadium they playing in. Shoot, passes like that, you don't see you should do it real quick. All right, so I guess while we wait on that, all right, we're gonna go on this slate real quick and see if we can go through the slate and then also at the same time find some people for this parlay. 5-leg minimum, right?
Yep, minimum. That has like a little bit of a higher payout than 4. So
all right, so he actually came back. So I'm 0-4. I'm sorry. Yesterday, I made a trade. I gave away Godwin, Chase Brown, and Dobbs, and got Garrett Wilson and Rasheed Rice.
You gave away Godwin, Chase Brown, and Dobbs, and got Garrett Wilson and Rasheed. I would need to see like his whole team though to be able to be like whether
Yeah,
truly win or a loss. But as of this moment,
I would lean towards the L.
I would lean towards the L depending on what the
The
rest
rest
of
of
the
it.
team.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So yeah, let us know the rest of your roster. So we're waiting on that. All right. Let's hurry up with this slate real quick. All right. Texans, Ravens. So personally, I do like Nico Collins a lot. I don't know enough to put him on this TD slip, but I do like him a lot today. A lot.
Yeah, with that, like I just feel like he could, like that could be like a potential thing. And it's like I noticed that when you add a wide receiver to an anytime TD parlay, like that drives the
value
price up or whatever. So I would like to add one wide receiver, Jamal, one guy who you think that no matter what, going to be able to find the end zone. I actually added Amon-Ra St. Brown to mine last week, and he hit as well.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we can pencil him in for now as far as that wide receiver because I do like him a lot today, but maybe we might find a better one. Giants, Saints, like personally, I want to stay clear from this game, not because I feel like it. I mean, Scatterboo could be Jackson Dart, could be Kamara, could be Keandre. I don't know, or it could be nobody. I don't know. Unless you got different thoughts on that one.
No, I'm with you 100%.
All right. Broncos, Eagles. Like I was saying last week, I'm like I could pick Jalen Hurts and end up being Saquon Barkley. I could pick Saquon Barkley and end up being Jalen Hurts. Like I don't know. That's why I usually try to stay clear of the Eagles players on that one. But what are you thinking?
They got the Broncos, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's a quarterback does always drive that value up as well. Man, I almost want to take Jalen Hurts here. Just pencil that one in and see if we can get better names at the moment.
Okay.
I don't like it as much as the Nico Collins one. I like the Nico more than the Jalen Hurts, but just for the sake of just throwing it there for the moment.
Okay. All right. And then quick pivot back to Kill. He said, all right, quarterbacks, Fields and Stafford, running backs, Gibbs, Hampton, Woody Marks, and Jalen Warren, wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Tech, Garrett Rasheed, and Quentin Johnston. Okay. Juwan and Fannin. Okay.
So basically, only thing he really lost is the running back. Jalen Warren's been pretty good since he's been in there. You got Gibbs and Hampton. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not.
I'm not mad at it because he doesn't truly lose anything really. He lost Chase Brown, which he probably wasn't going to use. No way in hell I'm playing him at this moment over Gibbs and Hampton. Right. They've been pretty good. And Jalen Warren can be like his flex. You got CD whenever he gets back, couple him with Garrett Wilson or Rasheed Rice when he comes back, or Quentin Johnston. So it's like, I'm not mad at it. And that's why I said I need to see your whole team. W, bro.
I'm with you. Yeah. I'm definitely with you. So yeah, once CD and Rice come back on top of everything, like you pretty much built for the second half of the season to take off.
Yo, good luck to you, bro. Hopefully you'll be able to, to right the ship. So
yeah. And join the Discord. One more time. Here Here's the link to the Discord. Join it. We in there 7 days a week. Got a community that's building each and every week, and we appreciate each and every one of you all for participating. All right. Cowboys, Jets. Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams. We just talked it up earlier. Ain't no way we cannot leave him up there. Jamar, give me a second. I'm good to still continue. I just got to switch rooms for a minute or whatever. So just give me a second.
Yep. Yeah, bro, appreciate it. I'm gonna have a Cinderella story. Hey, man. In all honesty, I know it's a cliche, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And that's about as real as it gets, especially with fantasy football. So definitely keep us posted each and every week of, how things transpire, especially after the trade. We're definitely curious, man. All right. So as I wait for my counterpart to get back, got an active game going on. Browns, Vikings, still no score. Joku got a catch already. Good stuff. So yeah, as far as this TD parlay, we're looking for at least 5 names. Last week we had it until Adonai Mitchell want to hold unnecessarily on Jonathan Taylor's touchdown, but it is what it is. So I guess so far, Nico Collins is a pencil in, Jalen Hurts is a pencil in, but Javonte Williams is definitely in. Oh, the studio that's getting there.
Almost, it's getting there slowly but surely,
okay,
baby.
So question is, before the end of the month, are we in there?
Yes, sir. Before the end of this month, we will be in there.
Can't wait. Some dope pictures behind you, by the way.
Yep, some of my greats. Kobe, you already know where Dirk stands. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's getting there slowly but surely, brother.
All right. So, Kelso, I have a question. So for my wide receiver this week, Garrett Wilson and Johnston, and my flex is Woody, Should, and bench I have Tet. So basically, Woody or Tet for the flex. So I know Woody was like the highest name picked on the waiver this week by far.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Nick Chubb is still there. It's not like he went away. I just want people to still realize that. Like, I understand Woody's touches have gone up every week, but Nick Chubb is still there until he's not there. So just keep that in mind. Sheesh. What say you? What's on your brain on this one?
Wait, do I sound okay?
Oh yeah,
is my audio cool? Okay, cool. All right, I have a question for my receiver this week. Garrett Wilson and Johnson, and my flex is Woody. Should in my bench. I have Ted. What should I do? Garrett Wilson and Johnson. I'm guessing that's Quentin. Quentin?
Yeah.
Oh no. Is it Quentin? Because he got Johnson instead of Johnston. So
I think that's Johnston. Yeah.
QJ. Okay.
In the previous one, we got Johnston. So yeah.
Yeah. So
it is because look, I know I said I don't want any Panthers players today, but I do recognize that the Miami Dolphins have arguably the worst back 7 in the league. So it's hard to argue against that too.
Yeah.
But who's more likely to score?
I don't know. Like I'm not even sure if either guy scores though. Like that's my thing. But most likely, maybe Woody. Then Tet. So Tet's playing against who again?
Dolphins.
Oh
In fact,
shit,
yeah,
Ted.
I was about to lean with that.
But do you trust? Like I don't trust Bryce, bro.
I was like, I don't trust the Dolphins defense.
I mean, no, I don't. But I'm just saying, it's just I can't put faith in the Panthers QB right now. Like I can't. So.
Yeah, don't. I'm gonna go Ted. It's hard. I'm gonna go Ted.
No, same. No, it is. Or it took me a minute, but yeah, Ted.
Because I would imagine the Panthers should be able to move the ball and at least get in the red zone. And it's hard to go against the big body frame of Ted in the red zone. Hopefully, don't have the warm and fuzzies on this, but
At all.
I would say go with your gut. We got Ted, but go with your gut. Good luck to you. Washed up. Should I start Debo or Dowdle? I really need that Debo music.
Wait, was this a question earlier? Was it the same one or?
I don't.
I feel like we got a couple of Debo. No, y'all go ahead and load up Debo. No Terry McLaurin. Jaden Daniels coming back. So yeah, go ahead and fire up Debo.
Definitely getting Debo. Yeah, definitely going Debo. So good luck to you. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. All right. Well, somebody just scored.
Dang, who that?
What's this? Fannin. I never knew his jersey number, but Fannin.
He's been good.
No, he definitely is.
He's been good. Yeah.
All right, so we definitely got one so far on this TD list. One for sure, which is Javonte Williams. We about to have two for sure when I mention this matchup: Raiders, Colts. Jonathan Taylor. Give me JT.
Yep. Put him back on there. I still believe.
I might make a slip later for 2 touchdowns for that man in this game. That's how confident I feel in that one. So Williams and Taylor.
Williams and Taylor.
Right, so we got 2 so far. Need at least 5. Dolphins, Panthers. We kind of HN.
There you go. Yep, HN.
Yep. So that's 3. Bucks, Seahawks. Now, I like the pass. I like both Ohio State wide receivers in this game. I like JSN a lot. I like Ibuka a lot too. So it's like, do we like him more than Nico Collins right now?
It's kind of hard to like anybody besides Ibuka, bro, because it's like
every game.
No way he should have scored in that last game. Ain't no way. Ibuka? None whatsoever.
I didn't.
Yeah, he shouldn't have scored.
I don't think I saw it.
I think that was the game. Who did they play last week?
Eagles.
Yeah, ain't no way he should have scored. So it was 2 defenders or whatever. The first guy swiped at the ball. I mean, they were like it was like
this. My god!
And Baker fit the ball like in between there or whatever. The ball got there. 2 defenders were one swiped down at it, one tried to grab it, and went straight through to Ibuka or whatever, and he ran for like a deep touchdown or whatever. No way.
The fact that he still had the concentration to make that catch with both of those swipes in front of him, that's wild.
Yeah, go back and check it out.
I will. That's wild. All right. So, do you like Ibuka or Nico Collins more?
I mean, I'm gonna say for game purposes, I'm gonna say Nico has the more favorable game matchup. But what Ibuka has done, you cannot deny.
Touchdown in every game so far.
Every game so far. But I mean, that streak is bound to, the well does run it dry, Jamar. So it's.
I say we can put him on the pencil for now.
That's cool. I'm right with that.
Titans, Cardinals. Have any faith in the Cardinals? I know you got none in the Titans. I don't either. But anybody in the Cardinals?
Okay. Anytime, nah. I really wouldn't trust it. The only person is probably the tight end there, but he doesn't get in the end zone enough for
Oh,
me.
McBride.
McBride, but yeah.
Commanders, Chargers.
Commanders.
Do we throw Quentin Johnston or Keenan Allen in that mix, or we just?
I say QJ. I say QJ over Allen in this one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Do we like QJ enough over Ibuka and Collins?
No. Every time no. Like every time you mention Ibuka over anybody, I'm gonna say no. Unfortunately.
Okay. All right. This next one here. Lions at Bengals.
I like
Amon-Ra.
I like no.
I love
David Montgomery.
I love Montgomery. I love Montgomery to the point to where I think I'm gonna have a 2 TD slip by himself for that one.
Yeah, obviously I would take Gibbs as well, but man, I love
Montgomery.
Montgomery,
and that probably has more value than Gibbs too. So, okay. Patriots, Bills. James Cook.
James Cook. I mean, he hit last week, right?
He scored what 11 straight games now, something like that. Something crazy.
I mean, like that's kind of like a free throw at this point. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't want to go as far as the layup, but definitely a free throw.
Okay. Chiefs, Jags. I can. Yeah, okay.
Nah.
I ain't figured that. So, all right, let me open up the FanDuel app real quick.
Yeah, it seemed like we got enough names there, though. What is that, about 8?
We got 5 shoe-ins. We got probably about 4 pencils right now. So,
okay.
Okay, so NFL, anytime TDs.
There's some moving around here.
Javonte.
I need to get some green.
Taylor. HN.
There we go. That looks a little bit better.
Montgomery. Okay, so if we just had the running backs alone, it's only plus 872, which pretty much $10 get you $87, which isn't enough. So definitely adding one of these wide receivers here. So look for some value. So Nico's plus 125, Ibuka's plus 185, Johnston's plus 175.
Okay.
Kill and Wash. Give me 1 second. Answer your questions here. All right. So if we went Ibuka, would you want 2 wide receivers?
Tell me what the payout would be, and then I can give you my definitive answer on that. Throwing out 2, because 2 wide receivers, you kind of risking it. So, like last week should have been
that hit outside of that stupid call, but
it should have been slammed. So I'm really trying to nail it.
So if we didn't, if we had the 5 running backs, which is Cook, Williams, Taylor, HN, and Montgomery, and we added Ibuka, just these 6, so it's plus 2670, which means $10 gets you $267.
Okay. So say if we throw both 2 wide receivers in there, what would it be?
All right. So would you want Nico or Quentin for that one?
I'm gonna take Nico.
Right, so oof. All right, so the odds jumped up to 61.34. So $10 gets you $613. If we had all 7 on there.
I'm betting that one.
That's the one.
I'm putting it. Yep, that's the one. Like I gotta make it, bro. I gotta make up for them for last week, man. Like I was irate. So
That slip hit too. All right, so that'll be the slip. I'm gonna screenshot this in a second and send it over.
bad. Throw it up in the group chat up on Facebook.
I definitely will. All right, so Kill said, "No, I'm cooked. I forgot Juwan is injured, and I have Fannin on my bench. Should I pick up someone or what?" I'll probably leave it as is. I guess depending on who's out there, I mean, I would leave it as is based on that flex question.
Yeah. Unless it's like you said, unless it's somebody of true value. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, do that. Kid you not, that Kendrick Bourne pickup was very nice. Reed
clutch, man.
was scheduled to kick my butt because I have all these players on bye, but with that Bourne pick, I don't know, he might be sweating over there. And then watch the ads, Drake London or Debo for next week. I don't
For next
week. So
Oh,
Commanders got us. I know that for a fact. And just so you know, we got a bone to pick with them fools. Who the Falcons play next week? Week 6. Falcons. The Bills. Ooh. I was like, give me Drake London.
Same. Give me Drizzy.
Yeah, definitely Drake London, man.
Josh Oliver, 32-yard TD catch.
Just now?
Just now?
Oh, yeah, I see it. Heck of a game, but right, let me get that slip in. We need that. Oh man, today was a pretty good show. What you think?
Yep, I think so.
Yeah, so I know for week 1, we pretty much said give it a month as far as gathering evidence. Well, a lot of these players and stuff, and like some we definitely know what's up, and there's maybe a couple other scenarios that may still take a little bit more time, but for the better part, you do have a solid, I guess, decent amount of sample size at this point to start making decisions.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, you kind of want to go ahead and do like the recon and to put together data as far as, snap counts and target shares and red zone usage. So it's a lot of, you just basically like checking out that information. And I think at this point, I think your primetime players and your bench players, like they should be starting to separate themselves, and it should starting to get a little bit more easier going forward. However, with that being said, this is the time where we just started bye weeks, so that kind of throws like a wrench into like the plan. So kind of got to be on your P's and Q's, things of that nature. I think that just comes back to drafting. Jamar, you kind of really don't want too many players around the same week um, of like buys, but at the same time, trust me, if it's two studs within that same week, you got to take them, right? Like, you kind of make no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, you're correct about that. Okay, so I had a brain fart. I forgot. He was more so asking tight end questions because his tight ends are shot. So Waller, Strange, Schultz, Taysom Hill, Theo Johnson. I mean, I'm Schultz wouldn't be a bad play this week either. Waller. I wonder do they continue to make Waller a priority? He has the upside.
He does, and that's the thing that you would have to go into this game and see. If you want to add Waller, I'm not mad at it. Taysom Hill is always very interesting.
That is the true wild
Considering all
card.
the things that he does, yeah, freaking Swiss Army knife if I ever saw one. But yeah, it's right now how it's looking. I get it. Waller's had what 2 touchdowns and his first game back, so it's that upside is definitely there, and especially with Tyreek Hill, going down. If you got the space for Waller, I would probably add him, but just kind of more so keep an eye on his usage this week as well.
Absolutely. So I would go Waller. Oh. Shoot. All right. As soon as I'm done with this screenshot here, we can. What the freak?
Cuzzo, top of the morning to you.
Oh, that's family?
That's family.
What up, family? Okay.
Well, who are the Dolphins playing? And if we were to pick up Taysom, who are the Saints playing? That's a good question. He means this week, right?
I mean, Dolphins on the road at Carolina, Saints at home against the Giants.
Yeah. So like I said, that Dolphins against Carolina, that can definitely tell whether Wall would be worth the ad or whatever, because I mean that's a pretty good matchup. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh man, just up early this morning. Football, man. How long I've been doing it? Oh man, we've been doing it. Man, how long has it been, Jamar? About 5 years now. Yep, year 5. So I'm a huge fantasy football guy. So man, if you ever got a league or something, you know what I'm saying, that you want to join, cuz that's cool. We do fantasy football as well as a little bit of fan dueling. Yeah, we try to put together like a parlay or whatever. Last week our parlay would have hit, man. It's just, man, it was there and then it got taken away. So like it sucked, man. Like that one was tough, man. Seeing it, like I'm jumping, I'm like, yeah. And then seeing it being taken away because of an idiot, basically. You know what I mean? So
yeah. All right. And then Scarface says Woody Marks or Tony Pollard. Woody Marks, on top of him being in a better situation, Tyjae Spears is back this week, so that's another wrinkle for Tony Pollard. So I'll take Woody Marks.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to. Who do the Titans have this week?
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Game environment does say Woody Marks. It does say Woody Marks. But the touch that I say, man, it's just, if it was any other quarterback, bro, under center for them, I would be like Tony Pollard, like easily, but it's it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna go Willie. I'm gonna say flip a coin, basically, because like I'm kind of torn between the two. I still like Tony Pollard because I do think that he has a pretty good chance to score today. I mean, not good enough where I'm gonna put him up on this parlay sheet or whatever, but still a good. Still think he got a chance to score. So.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I guess I'll pick up all for this week because Juwan is good, but injured. Yeah, going against a stacked Giants defense. Oh, definitely get it. And he say, cousin say, yeah, I'm gonna keep in tune with the podcast. So
I appreciate
the support. All right, so if you haven't by now joined the Discord, about to get ready to wrap up. Any last thoughts here on week 5 for you for these guys? Shit, I can't talk for anybody. For these people out here, any thoughts?
Nah, man. Hopefully, like Jamar, we talked about it earlier. You and I are kind of low key struggling in a couple of leagues. So if it's a week to actually, you know what I mean, try to be able to turn the table on this thing, it'll be this week. Like if you're trying to right that ship, like if you sit there in that 1-4 or whatever the case may be, like I'm winless in a league, uncharted territory for me. So excuse me, I'm definitely trying to right that wrong. But I mean, it's been a lot of huge injuries, bye weeks. Make sure you pay attention to those as well, man. And so I guess that's all I got to say about that. And my Forrest Gump voice.
Life is like a box of chocolate, huh?
Yeah, especially with fantasy football, you never know what you're gonna get.
Oh man! All right, so where can they find us, my good friend?
Man, you can find us anywhere where podcasts are being found. Perfect time right there for the ticker. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and other platforms. Man, huge shout out to Twitch, man. Y'all been doing y'all thing this morning. So we really appreciate that. All the comments, questions, the Discord been booming this morning. Definitely check out the merch store as well. I do not have my tee. It is in the washer. I wear it so often. Like so when I'm not on here by the time Sunday comes, I gotta get that hoodie, Jamar. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna order that next Friday, and that's gonna be like my actual go-to hoodie.
Man, yep, I got to get mine as well. So here's the link to the merch store, and I'm gonna definitely, for sure, in the next couple of weeks, add some more stuff to it. But you've been using the heck out that mug though, so.
What? Dude, I use a mug every day. I use a mug every day, and it's not a week that don't go by that I don't wear like the t-shirt or whatever. So yeah.
All right. So at this point, people, good luck to you. Week 5, we'll be back. Week 6. I don't think we have an international game next week, but I think there's 3 more scheduled for the year, or 2 more. I think it's 2 more. But all right. So for Walter and Ian, Ian hasn't been here all year yet, but just know he's been floating around. I call that man Styles P, the ghost.
Shout out my boy
man,
Ian,
always floating. And Walter that can't be here for Mr. Reed. I'm Jamar. We'll see you